Scream X. You chose whisper, and it is correct. Fluently solid response. Roughly is a valid choice. Bus driver. Well picked. Passengers is the correct answer. Take as true. Great thinking. Accept is the right choice. Difficulty X. Good job. Your answer ease works well here. Acceptance. Exactly. Challenge makes sense, and it is right choice. Who was Akbar? Excellent. A king is a brilliant choice. Who was Birbal? Right again. A clever minister is a valid answer. Who is a pundit? Bravo. A learned person is the answer. Who was Hiawatha? Perfect. A red Indian boy is the correct choice. Dash was so timid. Excellent choice. Rabbit is the right answer. Hiawatha was a dash. Smart pick. Red Indian boy is the correct choice. The correct word is... You're right. Truth is the correct answer. Dash ran so swiftly. Great. Reindeer is the accurate answer. Antonyms timid equal to dash. Nice selection. Bold is the correct and valid answer. Past tense of dash, go. Smart move. Went is an accurate answer. Was Akbar intelligent? Well done. Yes is the right choice. Which one is correct? Clear logic. Your choice reindeer is sound and 100% true. We can dash the story. Valid point. Here is true. Meaning of irritated. Good thinking. Angry is the right answer. Who is the poet of this? Right choice. H.W. Longfellow is the best answer. Birbal is dash minister. On track. Akbar is the correct answer. My brother wanted a dash. Nice work. You chose banana and it is correct. The pandit was fluent in. Correct response. Different languages is the most accurate answer. Who visited Akbar's court? Strong choice. Pundit is the right answer. Everyone started to think. Correct. True is the right answer. What did the scholar know? Well reasoned. Languages is the correct choice. Select the incorrect pair. Nicely done. Dr. Children is a solid answer. Choose the correct spelling. Sharp thinking. Challenge is the right choice. To imitate someone means to. You got it? Your choice, copy someone, is right. The plural form of child is. Nice selection. Children is the correct and valid answer. What do you mean by timid? Exactly. Easily frightened makes sense and it is right choice. Who came to the Akbar's court? On track. Learned pandit is the correct answer. What do you mean by a scholar? Well done. A learned person is the right choice. What do you mean by irritated? Excellent choice. Showing slight anger is the right answer. How the Dash built their lodges. Nice work. You chose beavers and it is correct. Who visited the court of Akbar? Good thinking. A learned pundit is the right answer. Choose the right pair of king. Smart move. Courtiers is an accurate answer. Who whispered into pundit's ear? You chose Birbal, and it is correct. The challenge was taken by Dash. Good job. Your answer, Birbal, works well here. The language of Goan people, Dash. You're right. Konkani is the correct answer. What is the opposite of whisper? Bravo. Shout is the answer. What did he call the beast as? Great job. Hiawatha's brothers is the accurate answer. Give the riming word of Airly. Well reasoned. Both is the correct choice. What was Scholar's mother tongue? Right again. Telugu is a valid answer. What did the pundit claim to know? Correct. Good at different languages is the right answer. Choose the right pair of teacher. Strong choice. Students is the right answer. Choose the right pair shopkeeper. Excellent. Customer is a brilliant choice. What was the pandit's mother tongue? Well picked. Telugu is the correct answer. Who entered pundit's room at night? Smart pick. Birbal is the correct choice. How many languages does pundit knew? You got it? Your choice many is right. Hiawatha could talk to Dash, Let and Dash. Clear logic. Your choice, animus and birds, is sound and 100% true. The children love to play in the Dash. Right choice. Garden is the best answer. The pundit's mother tongue was Telugu. Perfect. True is the correct choice. Akbar was intelligent in Birbal's court. Sharp thinking. False is the right choice. Who was surprised with Birbal's answer? Correct response. Scholar is the most accurate answer. The people in Andhra Pradesh speak Dash. Great thinking. Telugu is the right choice. Birbal tickled pundit's ear with a dash. Valid point. Feather is true. When did Birbal go to the pandit's room? Solid response. At night is a valid choice. Pick out the silent letter from knife. Nicely done. K is a solid answer. If quiet becomes quietly, gentle will be. Excellent. Gently is a brilliant choice. Who entered in the pandit's room quietly? Nicely done. Birbal is a solid answer. The people of Kerala speak this language. Clear logic. Your choice Malayalam is sound and 100% true. Complete knowledge of a subject or skill. Well reasoned. Mastery is the correct choice. Make a new word of loud with adding a lie. Correct. Ludly is the right answer. In which type of a house did Hiawatha live? Perfect. A wigwam is the correct choice. Where did Hiawatha and his grandmother live? Sharp thinking. Wigwam is the right choice. What did Burble use to tickle in Scholar's ears? Valid point. Feather is true. The Dash Pundit once visited the court of Akbar. You're right. Learned is the correct answer. What was the mother tongue of the learned Pandit? Nice selection. Telugu is the correct and valid answer. Which word gives the meaning speak in low voice? Right again. Whisper is a valid answer. What did the boy make with the branches of the tree? Bravo, house is the answer. The language used by the people of Andhra Pradesh is on track. Telugu is the correct answer. Look and choose the correct one. X, fluently. You got it? Your choice, quietly is right. Lightly touch in a way that causes itching and often laugh. Well done. Tickled is the right choice. Dash are going to the movies. Do you want to come with Dash? Well picked. We us is the correct answer. The snoring pundit had a visitor in his room late that night. Good thinking. True is the right answer.
Akbar gave him a bag full of gold and silver coins as a reward.
Solid response. True is a valid choice. The boys are making a lot of noise. Please ask Dah to be quiet. Nice work. You chose them and it is correct. Pick the verb in the given sentence. I tickled him under the ears. Correct response. Tickled is the most accurate answer. Which animal is this? Excellent choice. Beaver is the right answer. Pandit slept at silky bed. Good job. Your answer true works well here. The snoring pandit had a visitor in his room late that night.
Smart move. True is an accurate answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. You chose Contact Narayan Changdar on Facebook. And it is correct.